Hey everybody, we are Mark and Grace Sias with Noble Notary Signing Service. Do not buy any notary courses or loan signing training until you watch this video.
Exactly. So what are we talking about? Well, there's some things that you're going to want to know about the industry and about your location that we want to tell you. Now, I'm going to give you fair warning. Probably nobody's talking about this stuff but us. So watch it through to the end. So
Number one, do some market research on your target market value, where you're located, if there is enough volume in your area. Maybe even reach out to a local notary and find out what the volume and what the workload is like where you're at.
Now, if you're thinking, well, hey, I'm planning on doing remote online notary because so-and-so notary said you can make X amount of money as remote online, I want to just give you fair warning on this as well, okay? Yeah, you can do remote online notary and theoretically be successful in a remote area because you can serve anywhere. Here's the thing that nobody's telling you. There aren't signing services and platforms that are just dealing out a bunch of signings for remote online notary, all right? That ship has sailed. So if you're going to operate in this space, you need to be an expert digital marketer, okay? That is it. That's the end of the story with remote online notary. You are going to be solely responsible for your own success as a remote online notary. So you need to know that getting into this game.
Now, number three, make sure that the training that you are paying for is actually giving you a skill set that you can use and generate money, not just a certificate.
Right. So let me elaborate on that a little bit. What happens a lot in the notary space is that you're getting sold the sizzle and not the steak, okay? The sizzle sounds good, smells good, feels good, but you're hungry, okay? You need the steak to eat. So they are giving you a certified trust certification or a certified cannabis certification or a certified loan signing agent credential. That is not going to put money in your pocket. What's going to put money in your pocket are viable skills related to that service, okay? So are they offering that? Because collecting a whole bunch of certifications while it looks and sounds good is not really that functional. Now, next I'm going to tell you that you need to qualify the instructor. Now, see, believe it or not, while we do offer training, we're not principally notary educators. We are notary entrepreneurs. That means that we make money in the notary space. That is what we are doing, is making money with a notary agency in this space. So that's exactly what we do over and over again. That's what we teach. We don't teach certifications. We make money. We show you how to make money. So if a notary is offering you a training course, how much money are they making? Let's talk numbers, right? Or are they just giving you a certificate of completion for XYZ? So let's talk about some of the training. I have said before in other videos that we've taken training, and granted, it was worth it. I wish I would have taken that training probably sooner in my business venture as a notary entrepreneur, but what I did find out is that it was missing a lot of components. So, for example, the marketing methods I taught weren't the most effective marketing tools at my disposal. Let me give you an example. So right here, FloridaNotaryServices.org. That is one of 7 or 8 digital assets we own off the top of my head that all generate calls, leads, revenue, okay? I'm not talking SnapDocs, I'm not talking signing order or any of those things. I'm talking about assets that we own that generate revenue. Those are leveraged assets, meaning that very little work is involved on my part for a very good amount of output. What we're being taught in this space, at least what I was taught, and I'm still being taught near as I can tell, is to go out and pop into title companies, cold call them, and then you'll hopefully get appointments and you'll get a book of business, so to say. So what happens with this isn't a leveraged activity. So what you're doing is your workload that you're putting into it has a small output. What I'm doing is a workload has a small input and a very large output. This is not being taught in this space. This is probably the first time you've ever heard this. So ask yourself a question. Why is this not being talked about? Why is this the first time I'm hearing this? Well, there's two possible answers. One is they don't know, or the other is that they know and they're not going to tell you because they're holding out on you. So now let's talk about notary training courses. So when it comes to paying for notary training courses, you're actually paying for training whether you know it or not, or you're aware of it. Here's how this works. If you aren't paying for notary training and you haven't bought any courses, you're paying in potential revenue that is lost and missed, that you're not generating from skill sets that you could have and knowledge that you could have. So it's costing you future money, okay? But if you were paying for the course, you came out of pocket to get the course, to get the information, then you of course paid for the course, but now you have given yourself the ability to generate more money faster. Velocitizing your income, essentially.
And we offer courses anywhere from $17 all the way up to $1,297. So even if you can't afford the $1,000 course right now, invest in yourself and start to take those smaller courses so that you can eventually generate that revenue to where that you can afford the big courses and you can do the big things in this business.
And you can rest assured that you will have viable skill sets, kind of like what we've mentioned, not shiny object certifications. We sell the steak, not the sizzle at the end of the day. $27 in education will make you thousands of dollars in revenue, that I'm certain of, and which of course you can segue that into some higher learning that will make you even more money as you go down the road in your notary journey. That is it for today, guys. God bless. Hope you found this useful. Like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.